Right, hello, I'm back, and this is something which I'd like to try for a bit, is a game of Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse. Ultimate Apocalypse is a mod for Dawn of War Soulstorm, made by Cylarne, I think it is, and if you're familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 universe in Dawn of War, it adds a whole lot of more vehicles, units, and ramps up the spectacle of the whole thing by quite a lot. And I like playing the game with a few modifiers in place. We're going to do a 1 versus 3 on a level called... Oh, hang on, just a moment. I will... it doesn't matter. On a level called North Vandia. We're going to be playing as the Imperial Guard. And we're going to go up against 3 Tyranid factions. They're going to be... we'll put the all as High Fleet Kraken. Now, in case you have Dawn of War yourself, or you're interested in the settings which I have for this, I have on Rich Resources, which increases the amount of resources you start with. I have Rich Resource Rates, which increases the amount of resources you get per tick from the various resource points on the map. I also have the Army Cap at plus 200. Automatic Reinforce. Units, of course, reinforce automatically as soon as they're built. Fortress Defenses, which means buildings have twice as much hit points. I think that was activated by normal, the Legio Titanicus. Allows you to have the Titan weapons. Units. It's a normal win-lose, annihilate goal for the game. Game timer, of course. Now, I have restricted the AI from using Titans and Game Enders. I'm not sure about the Titans. Things are going to get pretty crazy because the AI with all the resources will just, I hope, keep creating units at a fast rate. Usually I play this on standard because if I try it on hard, the AI just spams units so quickly. It's like within 5 minutes you get overrun. And Titan units can make it a bit tricky. Because they're very destructive. I allow them for me, but not for the AI. Right. Ugh. I hope this works well. The game's not very computer intensive, but the mod does a lot to expand on things. And you can get pretty epic battles. There's lines of defense and artillery firing at the enemy. Oh no! Oh, I did something wrong. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to redo that. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, I might have thought about something a bit wrong. Pardon me a moment, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh dear. Yeah, you see, I've got Tyranids on my on my team. One of the Tyranid factions on my team. I just had the thought, maybe I can't actually put all 3 of them against me on this map. Yeah, I think it has to be a 1 versus 3 map. Ah. Oh well, there is some 1 versus 3 maps. Oh! Oh dear. I'm sorry, you can't hear the music. Oh, I had the sound turned off. Oh well. Oh, hang on. Something might have happened. Yeah, excuse me for a moment, I think the game crashed. Oh dear. Yes. Hold on a moment. Right. It should be working now. I just have to restart the game. Oh, give us time to set the thing properly. There. We have music. Keep the music down a bit. Right. The game doesn't like being lost focus. So, let's have a look at that level. Where is it? That's it. Aha. Okay, well, we'll do this one. This is a 2 versus 3 map. Now, should I have it with an AI? Having with an AI could mean that more is going on. On the other hand, yeah, right, you can actually set them all. I thought you could. I was just a dummy and I forgot it. Sure, why not? We'll put the AI as another Imperial Guard faction. We'll put them as, I don't know, 8th Cadian. Doesn't really matter. And there. Now, for those who aren't familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 universe, I'm not going to go into an explanation of the entire thing because that would take quite a while. However, the 2 factions which we're seeing at the moment are the Imperial Guard, which are like the generic ground troops of the Imperium of Man, a massive multi-solar system, galaxy-spanning force which has so many planets that they can throw people willy-nilly at any of the problems, which are very numerous, to solve them. The Imperial Guard are a lot of infantry, backed up by lots of tanks, artillery, their commanders, and bigger tanks, as well as some titans. Tyranids, on the other hand, are a hive mind faction of alien beasts which go around devouring entire planets through the use of their spore ships. Yep, there you can see the mod was created by one Lord Cylarne.
Reporting for duty, yes, sir, my lord.
We have to start building very quickly because we're going to get overwhelmed extremely fast. My microphone is in the way, so it's going to be a bit awkward to move around it. But I want you to take that. Very important that we get a relic. The relic allows us to get some more powerful units later on. And they're going to become very key to actually defending. I want you to build a field command there. The command center. These units I'm building are called Tech Priest Engine Seers. They produce all the buildings for the Imperial Guard. These are just conscripts. They're extremely cheap. They're very low health, and they're very weak. And they're just there to fill out your ranks.
Reporting, sir.
As well as capturing points, but don't expect them to live very long. With 200, oh, they're going to take all the things on that side. I hope my AI friend is going to be able to pull their weight. Somehow, I don't suspect that they will do so.
Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Right, you,
Guardsman
I want
reporting.
you to build that. You build the listening post on top of that.
At your command.
I want you down there.
The Emperor
And you,
protects.
I want you
At
there.
your command.
Now,
I have the enemy in
oh,
my sights.
we've already got something going on.
Reporting, sir.
The Tyranids just had a spore drop on our units. It deals damage over time. It's an ability they have. It's not that much of a problem.
We're here.
You,
Reporting, sir.
I want you down there as well.
Following orders.
I hear the machine's spirits.
More than anything at the moment, the conscripts are there just to provide a wall of bodies.
Initiating construction.
I have the enemy in
Oh.
my sights.
You see the enemy? Yeah, I've gone out to capture there. It's some gene stealers. Some four-armed.
The machine's spirits.
Everything's right, is it? Yes, everything looks alright. Gene stealers, a four-armed, very sharp-clawed
Sir.
Tyranids.
The Emperor protects. We'll get through this.
Very good in melee.
The
The
Emperor
the
protects.
Tyranids use them as scouts early on.
I am honored that you
Down here.
require my skill.
You capture that, you get him that. Upgrade that. The AI is actually good in a way in that it will help you build your buildings.
Only take me
However, later on, it could be a bit of a problem because the AI likes to build when it has nothing else to do, which means that areas can end up getting covered in buildings.
initiating construction.
So I won't be completely sad if the AI ends up getting killed.
Shall it be done? I challenge worthy of my skills.
You
Worthy of my skills.
to that. I'm going to get some actual proper guardsmen foot now. They have more hit points, better morale, which means that they will take a bit longer to break
Reporting, sir. Yes, sir.
than
Reporting
the
for duty.
conscripts,
Yes, sir.
who have pretty terrible morale.
We're here.
And they can also get special weapons.
Following orders.
I am upgrading my field commands to the next level so I can unlock more units. And we're going to have to build more turrets.
You require my skills. Only take me.
Nope, we've got people coming. I misplaced that.
Initiating construction.
Forget it. Just build turrets.
What are your orders? Praise my duty to serve.
Well, they face them off.
What are your orders?
Probably only because they weren't interested in actually attacking us.
Sir, yes, sir.
I am honored that you require my skills. Initiating construction.
Oh,
Reporting for duty, sir.
there's gene stealers. More turrets.
You will have it. By the Emperor, you will have it.
You two will go over there.
Imperium. It is my duty to serve, my lord.
Is that finished yet? It's finished upgrading. Don't have any more space for engine seers. I have max. There's a vehicle, a Chimera. That's just a transport, but it's got a little laser gun on it, and your units can shoot while they're inside of it.
I have the enemy in my sights.
Oh, they spotted one of the other Tyranid factions. It's a Ripper Swarm. Those are the builders of the Tyranids. They're also kind of an attacker, but they're more just numbers. Oh, one of my units broke. Yeah, cowards. Oh god, here they come.
Initiating construction.
Oh, I'm gonna die. There's so many. Look at them all.
The Emperor protects.
We need more turrets. Get those.
Will only take me.
They're busy shouting their heads off, don't worry. That's just the guardsmen. The conscripts. That's what they're there for. To upgrade that. Upgrade that. You get out of there. Get that. You get that. Right, we need mechanized works now. Build that. I might have need to have built more turrets. When in doubt, throw more men at it. Forget those. Build guardsmen. Build conscripts from there. Oh! Where are you? Oh, you died. Oh!
Guardsmen reporting. We can't hold. Present and accounted for. Reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, they're breaking through. Might have to redo this. I don't care how many turrets. We need to build more turrets. Oh! What? Something happened. Oh no! Oh, a crash. Too much. Oh, poop. Ah, I was kind of afraid that happening. Ah, might have to do it without the AI. With only 2 of the factors. Yeah, I know. Oh. It was lagging a little and I was worried about it. Ah, damn it. We might do the same thing, but with only 2 Tyranid factions. It won't be quite as epic, but... I'm sorry about all this. It is learning for the future, though. I would like to do more of these. We'll do the same level. I like that level. What was it? North Vandia. There we go. That one. That. Turn you off. Turn you off. And we'll just have the 2 Tyranid factions. I know, not as epic. But... oh well. Whatever. Right. Second time's the charm. I might have to turn the camera around too, because we're not actually looking towards the enemy. Right, let's hope this works. Oh no, I'm down here. I didn't mean to start down here. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll work with what we've got.
I hear the machinist spirits.
Right, you build that.
Construction. Will only take me.
You build that.
A challenge worthy of my
You take these points. We're gonna have to work to get a relic.
Reporting for duty, sir. We're here. We're here. The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
Tyranids better not be spawned right next to me.
Guardsman reporting. Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Right. Now, you build turrets along there.
A challenge worthy of my skill. Require my skills.
You, I want turrets there.
A challenge worthy
You
We did it, sir.
build that. You build turrets.
We're here. We did it, sir. Following orders.
I want you to go up and try and take that.
The Emperor protects.
You
Yes, sir.
go there.
Enemy spotted.
Oh.
What are your orders?
Oh dear. Oh, we've got Tyranids right next to us.
Following orders. Yes, my lord.
That's not good.
You shall have your prize.
Why did it spawn us all the way down here?
Is that the best you've got?
A challenge worthy of my
Reporting, sir.
Fight him!
challenge worthy of my skill.
More health. Get some actual Imperial Guardsmen.
The Emperor protects. Reporting, sir.
Upgrade that. We'll be able to see.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah, it's a full Tyranid base. Ah,
Let's show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
not very much, I'm afraid. You lot are extremely expendable.
It's an honor to serve the Imperial. You will have it.
Got a turret. That.
What are your orders? We are the Imperial Guard. It is time to start acting like it. Reporting for duty, sir. What are your orders?
Right. How's that going? 38%.
As you wish.
Oh, then we've got... Is that another faction? Team 2. Enemy. Computer 2. Computer 2. No, that's the same faction. Okay.
As you wish. So shall it be done.
Accounted for. The Emperor protects.
Pull back a bit.
Here's my
And I don't want you all to die right now.
What are your orders? It is my duty to serve.
I'll equip them all with mortars. You can have flamers.
Looks like everything's in order, sir. If such is the Emperor's will. Reporting for duty, sir.
2 more.
What are your orders? It is my duty to serve.
And where's the other faction? Are they up here? Yep, okay, the other Tyranid faction's up there. Lovely.
By the Emperor, you will have it. Reporting for duty, sir. You will have it.
Equip you with some plasmas. Plasma guns. No, they killed my builder. Quick, get over there and build that turret.
Yes, my lord. Reporting, sir.
Kill that builder. Ah,
Ready to serve.
I want more turrets there.
It is my duty to serve. The Emperor protects. Guardsman reporting.
Find it. Kill that tyrant.
Guard are made of.
Okay, how you do it?
We can't hold. Reporting for duty, sir. What are your orders?
Will only take me a moment.
The point on that.
Reporting for duty, sir.
You, heavy weapon suppression team, set up there. And upgrade to an auto cannon. An auto cannon is a large caliber rifle, gun. Very good against infantry. Heavier infantry. Another one somewhere. They start with heavy bolters by default, which is a big machine gun. Well, the turrets are seeming to be holding them off for the moment. Oh, that's some more. That's computer 1, so yes that is. Oh dear.
Guardsman reporting.
How's it going? Stop building conscripts. Build workers. Finish that. Good. Now, we need a mechanized thing. A mechanized command. You help build that. Oh, they're breaking through up there. Get some guardsmen up there! Stop them! We build another infantry barracks. Actually, no. We need power. These are power generators. The game has 2 resources in it. Requisition, which is gained from collecting these points here. And power, which is generated by power generators. Resources are delivered on a tick. And since I have the resources turned up, oh, it's getting a bit choppy again. I hope it won't crash again. I'd have to turn it down to 1. Yeah, sure. Jeez, there's so many. Set up. Set up. Set up. You. Some of the special weapons teams. Oh, they're breaking through. Great. Oh! That's a Khan effects. It's got a morale breaking ability around it. It's quite noisy. This isn't looking very good.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
More turrets.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it. Run for your lives!
Oh, a builder.
Reporting for duty, sir. Run for your lives! Time to
Build that down there.
Challenge worthy of my skill.
We need some armored.
Yes,
Where's that heavy weapons? There it is. Good. Heavy weapons team. Get some inferno grenades. Oh no, no, no.
I am on it. Initiating construction.
Oh, turrets.
Initiating construction. Initiating construction.
I killed the builder over there.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
the Emperor has abandoned us!
Right, we need more guardsmen.
Will only take me.
There's too many of them! We can't hold!
A challenge worthy of my
I
skill.
don't think so. Hmm?
Too much for us!
Poor guys. I should have defeated that faction when that team there when I had the chance.
It is time we started acting like it!
Build some hellhounds. Actually, get inside there. And provide some cover from inside the bunkers of our base.
It's no good! We can't hold them!
No. might actually have to do it with just a single faction. Maybe. Oh well. It's still fun. I like this. Look at the spectacle. Look at all of them. Jeez.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
When you have something like this and like walls of turrets holding them off with artillery backed up, it's very impressive.
Worthy of my skill. I hear the machine spirit's voice.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hang on. They're actually retreating. We may be able to win this. Push them back. Don't get too far, vehicles. Don't want you getting destroyed by their ranged units. Yeah, Tyranids do have ranged units. They have things like these guns here, which are... I forget what they're called. Spitter rifles or something like that. Anyway. There was a recent update to this mod which changed a few things around it. I think it added some new vehicles for the Imperial Guard. And I believe it's changed some sound effects around the place as well.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Require my skill.
Out there! Oh!
As you wish, so shall it be done. Initiating construction.
No! Get away!
Require my skill.
Build more turrets! I need that. How's that? A tactical control. Which one's that? Tactical control is... Oh, that! I don't have that. I destroyed it. Hold them back. We can build that up.
Where we take Neum.
Call in airstrike. Build more hellhounds. Okay, actually, no. Upgrade. Get some Lehman Russes. Lehman Russes are the backbone tank of the Imperial Guard. They are armed with a large front battle cannon, as well as 2 heavy bolters on the sides.
We won't let you down, sir.
They're pushing us all the way back into the corner, but we won't give up until right near the end. Until the end. Bitter end. Build some walls.
Challenge worthy of my skill. As you wish, so shall it be done.
These brave lads have been able to survive. Oh, my field command. Oh, I have another one. Oh, I'm going to have to upgrade it. Don't destroy it. No! Oh, they destroyed my field command. Oh, I still have access to things though, don't I? Yeah, kind of.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Initiating construction. You require my skill.
Oh! Oh, we don't have enough power. Upgrade. Oh, I can't upgrade. I need... Ah.
Require my skills.
That hurt.
I'll take care of it.
Are you finished? Yes. Start building Lehman Russes. Lehman Russ battle tanks.
I am on it.
Well, our turrets down here are holding them off so far. Oh, shooting at that building. Are they damaging it? Are they shooting at something else? Should attack. Oh. Hmm. Build more turrets. Oh, generators. Build that there.
Construction. I am require my skills.
Look out! Here they come!
Oh, that. Oh, jeez. It's a big turret for the Tyranids. Tyranids have these things here. Bioplasma turrets. They spit plasma balls, bioplasma at you. Which are these teal colored things coming in. There's a battle tank. Kill it. Yeah. Kill that Carnifex. Did that finish? Yes, it did. Good. Okay, now upgrade the power generation.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
What will builders? They keep killing my builders. Oh, there's an Uberfix. Oh, great. It's just what I need.
So shall it be done. Require my skills. As you wish, so shall it be done. I challenge worthy
Oh, kill that Zoanthrope. Zoanthrope is a psychic Tyranid unit. It has a big brain and it shoots psychic blasts. Very good against infantry.
I challenge worthy of my skill.
They keep shelling us. They have these things called biovols, which have large cannons on their back, which bombard areas. It's not suggestive looking at all.
Eager for action, suck!
Quick. Build another turret.
Challenge worthy of my skill.
Upgrade some of the turrets
Is that a bastion?
to missile launchers. There we go. And one more. That'll give us a bit more firepower. We're holding them off, just. We're gonna have to be able to push them back some point.
As you wish, so
Be
shall
able to
it
make some actual headway.
Shall I get started?
Oh, look at them all. Oh, we destroy their building and they just place another one. Get rid of it. Ah, those missile launchers are helping a lot. No! Don't you die. Don't you die on me. Get in there. No, they all died. Ah,
only take me.
this. Oh, I need Battlefield Command 2. Get that. Put some turrets up here. We need to reinforce this position. Actually, build them a bit further back because they keep getting shelled. So many bodies all over the place.
Will only take me a moment. I am challenge worthy of my skill. As you wish, so shall it be done. I challenge worthy of my skill.
Trigon. This is a big unit. Oh dear. Kill it, kill it. Come on, shoot it. Oh!
As you wish.
Do you wonder how they get into behind our lines? The Tyranids are able to spawn units by sort of dropping them in from orbit behind our lines. No. Come on, hold the line. What's left of it? Put some more guardsmen. Your fire for support's coming.
Will only take me a moment. I
I'll bunker myself into this corner. Oh, there's a hive tyrant. That's their boss. Their like general unit. He's got upgrades, so he's got wings and he's got 4 arms to have guns on. He's also got an aura around him, which increases the morale of all the other Tyrannid units. The Tyranids work off a thing called a synapse aura, where the more basic Tyranids don't actually think for themselves. They're really just animals. But when there's units with a synapse link nearby, they have a hive mind effect where the leaders direct the smaller ones around and give them better morale. The Imperial Guard don't have mind control like that, though they do have commissars, which help with morale. By blamming your own troops. No! We've got an Uberfex up there too with a big cannon. Oh. Well, we've got a good line of turrets here. Get in there. Imperial Guardsmen can shoot from inside the bunker. See. Oh, look at it! Look at the size of them! Shoot it! Shoot it! Hit it with everything you've got! Oh! How's our turret line look? They're holding them off. Anything which comes by just gets filled full of holes. If only we had some artillery, then we'd be able to hit them. Ah, we took down the old Uberfex. And there's another one. How fast do we kill it? So much Dakka. Yeah, the Uberfexes are pretty huge. They're bigger than the tanks which I have. Maybe not as big as a Baneblade. A Baneblade is a massive tank, like twice the size of the Lehman Russ battle tanks. And it has 11 cannons on it, including a massive battle cannon, like 4 side-mounted machine guns, a large caliber cannon on the front for like bombarding buildings, and some las turrets on top, which are used for anti-vehicles. And then they've got like 9 variants on top of that, ranging from Baneblades, which have giant flamethrowers on them, to ones with a massive plasma cannon on it. And that's not even getting into the Titans, which stand like up here for the small one, to ones which are like up here for the big one. With cannons which can reach from here over to about here. And the Tyranids, if I had them on, would have things like that as well. They have huge creatures with 4 giant legs and massive cannons, which are like this big. Sad music. The Imperial Guardsmen fought valiantly. They took down a large number of the Tyranids. So many bodies litter the battlefield. They have these things too, these spore clusters. These are just like little floating mines. They float into the enemy and blow up. Wait. They're not advancing that much. repair that. Oh, they're destroying all of our... Yeah, and they have this massive cannons as well. Like with other factions in this, the Tyranids are able to purchase different weapons. So sometimes these Carnifex, the Uberfex, might have these large claws on them, or they might have this cannon here. They're able to purchase different weapons, which have effects on different vehicles. It's generally things like, you know, oh, this one's kind of like a heavy bolter, or anti-infantry, this one's like a flamethrower, which is good against morale. This one's a heavy cannon, which is good against armor and structures. Anything else here? They've got these flying ones here called gargoyles. They're very light pest units. They can fly around and they can jump from one location to another. Oh, we killed another one. These Carnifex are just the babby ones compared to the Uberfex. Oh, here they come. And they have these Raveners, which are sneaky Tyranids. They can burrow and lay in ambush. They have Tyrant Guards, which are heavily armored units. Not very good at attacking, but very good at absorbing damage. You can see the purple clouds here are from the spores as they explode. And they're going straight for the field command. Oh! Hold them back as much as you can. We've got to buy time. Time for... I don't know. Time for the fleet in orbit to get into position so they can exterminate the planet and wipe out all life on it. This place is looking like it's been claimed by the Tyranids and... Forget... Yeah, we'll be damned if they'll take the planet rather than leaving it to the Tyranids so that they can devour it entirely and fuel their hive fleets in orbit. We'll blow it up and deprive them of all the biomass. Ah, well. Well. Have a look around the map before we go to see all the bodies scattered around. All the brave Imperial Guardsmen lying there gave their lives to hold the enemy off, but in the end it was for naught. So many Tyranids. You got these little ones, Termagants. These are just like the weakest Tyranids. They're armed with a little gun, a little living weapon, which deals very piddly damage, but they're in large groups. And there's another version of them called Hormagaunts, which have 2 claw blades, which again are just fodder more than anything else. You can see the Tyranid bases here. They have these big hive spires as their main buildings, and then they have all these surrounding them, which produce their units. The AI is not the best at laying out their base. These massive turrets here, acid hive nodes, you can actually see from their view the UI changes based on it. They have these things up here. This is their hive mind ability, which you can't see right now, but when you use that, you get a series of abilities. Like, I want to see this area of the map, or I want to drop spores on it, or I want to produce units like you can see here. And then when they're produced, you can just drop them in on the enemy. They have some really big abilities if I gave them end game abilities, where they can spawn giant capillary towers out of the ground and large spikes to destroy enemy buildings when they appear on them. That's why I turned them off, because those are a little... You can't really defend against a giant spike coming out of the ground and destroying the buildings underneath it. Anyway. Oh well. I'm pleased with how that went. Even though we didn't win, we got to see a quite epic battle and the potential for it. The crash also was informative. It taught me to not reach too far. I'm aware the frames might have dropped a bit during that. With all the bodies on the ground, it was kind of inevitable. My computer would be able to handle it, but the game is sadly rather old. So It's able to do it with a patch which allows it to use 4 gigabytes of RAM, but even then it's still only able to do so much. Anyway, what's the time? I might be able to work in one more level for dusk if we're up for that. Just give me a moment to set that up.